Hello, presentation of Chinese checkers game created by Group 4 of the 2011 Distributed and Outsourced Software Engineering project. This is the main window of the application. The first thing that comes to eye is Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu wondering how to play this game. By clicking on the cloud, you will enter the help menu where everything is explained. The main help menu consists of 4 parts: single player, multiplayer, game rules and credits. In the single player help window you can see how to create and start the game in the single player mode. It's quite trivial actually. The multiplayer help window gives essential information on how the game can be played by several users over the network. This is very useful for the first time users. In the game rules help window you can learn the actual rules of the Chinese checkers game if you have not played it before. Also, there is a detailed information about all the extensions for the premium Chinese checkers mode. And in the credits window you can see all the members that were involved in this project. For playing any mode of the game you will need a valid nickname. Here you can enter your name. Since our team is from a Swiss university, I'll have chosen this name. If you click on the single player button, you will play against computer players, but playing against AI players will be presented in the multiplayer mode, so we won't look at it here. In order to play the multiplayer mode of the game, you need to connect to an existing server. If you know the server details, IP and port number, you can enter them right here and click Connect to the server button. On the other hand, you can also start your own server by clicking Start Dedicated Server button, and the server will be started on the port 2222 by default. Of course, you can change that port number. The server window only displays the log info, so it's not interesting for the users.
Now we'll connect to the server that we just created by pressing the Connect to the server button. As you can see in the All Games area, there are no games now. In the All Players on this server area, only I am here now. Now my two teammates, Messi and Nadal, will join us. We'll create a new game by, first we'll enter the name. Then we'll pick the number of players, 6, and the type of game, regular. Now we'll press the Create New Game button. Messi and Nadal have joined the game, as you can see. We'll add 3 AI players like this. This one will be easy, this one will be medium, and this one will be hard. Now we will press the Start Game button, and the game will start soon. Here you can see who has the turn. It's green, so it's me. Now I play. Now it's yellow. Messi makes his turn and Nadal makes his turn. Anytime you can leave the game by pressing the Leave Game button and the game will be terminated. Now we go back to the main window. We have saved the best for last, and now we will show how to play a Chinese checkers premium game. I'm waiting for one of my teammates to create it. As you can see, this game is a premium game. I will click on it and then press Join. The game will start soon. On the left you can see the players and their current score. Now it is 99, but in general it will be 0 at the beginning of the game. Here you can see who is playing now, his current score and his current power. Currently he doesn't have any power. On the right you can see, in this field you can see all the powers and penalties. For example, let's look at this one. This is a skip next turn penalty. This is a stay here 1 round penalty. When you land on minus 20 points you will lose 20 points, and if you land on plus 20 points your opponents will gain 20 points. Now let's look and try out all the powers. First I would like to show a teleport power. I will click on it. Then when I click on buy, I'll buy it. For example, I'll put it here. When I jump on it I can move my piece anywhere I want. For example, let's move it here. Now my opponent will try out the block power. He bought it, he put it on the field, now he will jump on it, and he will lock, for example, this field. This field will be only his for 3 rounds. He can only access it. For example, I can't jump with this piece to this field. But I can use another power, for example the swap power. I'll click on it, buy it, and I'll put it here. When I jump on it, I can swap my piece with any of the points, for example this one. Now he will try out the jump power. Again, he buys it. He will put it, for example, here. When he jumps on it, he can move 3 fields this way. Now let's try out the move opponent's piece. Again, click on it, buy it. For example, let's put it here. When I jump on it, I can move any of the opponent's pieces. Let's move, for example, this one. Now, as you can see, my opponent with this piece will land on this field. He can't do that because he locked that field. Now let's try out one more power. It is the play again power. When we land on it, as you can see, I have another turn. Now let's look at another power, steal points, when I land on it. And when I click on one of the opponent's pieces, I will steal all of his points. As you can see, he has 0 and I have 179. Thank you for your attention. That's all, folks.